Yeah, Big L says the family fuck Vic should have been quiet and took the charges. Basically, that's what you're supposed to do. Bama Boy says I play golf. Cedric Galloway says I play golf. Yeah, I mean, golf's fun, man. Vince plays golf. Golf is fun. Sluggo says dude is innocent until proven otherwise. We live in a society that always rushes to judgment. People do. Bad DJ says, yeah, you're a little wrong. Not really, cuz. I don't think I am. I mean, at the end of the day, man, I don't know if you're 19, man. They just made some bad fucking decisions. Now, if you kidnapped them, that's different. But I don't know what to say about this shit, man. Sluggo, so how many missing persons reports did the parents file while the girls were missing? Far too many questions out there. I guess that's my other thing. This just comes off as one of them stories where they're fishing for somewhere, they want something to happen, but there's nothing there. This is what that comes off as. So I guess that's what's throwing me off. That's what's throwing me off. G Money says R. Kelly is still talented, and I'm still going to listen to his music. He's doing nothing worse than what Elvis or Jerry Lee Lewis did, and a host of colonizer rock stars. Technically, that's true. I guess it just depends on how you feel about it. Bad DJ says Tiger's washed up. Y'all don't have to play golf no more. Bad DJ, get out of here, man. I know tried to get you to play, and you was like, nah, I'm good. Get out of here, man. Golf's fun, though, man. It really is. It really is. Wait a minute. We got Woe there. 504 on the train. What's going on, sir? Appreciate you coming aboard, man. Got a t-shirt on paying tribute to Atlanta's halftime. That's fucked up. He got a t-shirt that got the halftime score on the Super Bowl game. That's interesting. Well, y'all crazy. Appreciate you coming aboard, Woe. For sure. Y'all are wild. Alright, man. This is the Underground Railroad Show with ThatNinja on Spreaker.com. Appreciate y'all coming aboard, man. It was just mentioned a second ago, the Carolina Panthers. Saw a couple of articles on them. But the GM, Dave Gettleman, was fired. And I guess my thing about this, the curious thing about this to me is that the timing of it. The timing of it, man, is just kind of weird. I mean, if you were dissatisfied with his work, if you felt he wasn't doing a good job, then why wasn't he gone already? Why wasn't he already removed from the squad? It's kind of weird, really, when you kind of think about it. He should have been gone before the draft, so you could have made some better decisions in the draft, because that was one of the worst drafts y'all ever could have had. Christian McCaffrey right there when Dalvin Cook was there, when Trey was there, you could have took a left tackle. There were so many things done wrong, so many players let go, not keeping consistency, not seeming to give a damn about giving Cam the weapons he needs to make things happen. To make things happen. Shit is a trip to me. I don't understand what they're doing on the field. I don't understand what they're doing as a team. What you see Tampa doing with Jameis Winston, that's what they should be doing for Cam. And I just don't understand why they don't seem to want to do that as a squad. I understand keeping your defense straight, and if you're going to do that, at least keep Josh Norman. It just doesn't seem, I don't know. I just don't understand what they're doing. The way they don't keep players, the things they're choosing to do is kind of weird, beyond weird. I don't get it. So I'm not necessarily shocked by this, but I am shocked that they waited so long to do it. Honestly, head coach might need to go. Head coach maybe he can stay, but that coordinator got to go. Mike Shula needs to go. That's really what I'm waiting on. So I'm not shocked that the GM got fired when I look at some of the moves, some of the lack of moves, some of the lack of signings, this fucking draft. I mean, I'm not shocked by that, but hell, I don't think it's crazy that they fired the GM. I think it's crazy that they haven't fired the offensive coordinator. That's what I think is crazy. I'm willing to give Rivera the pass. He can keep the defense straight, but they have to do something else on offense. You have to have another philosophy. You have to have somebody that's going to go get players that can do something. You can't be in a position to draft Dalvin Cook and you take fucking Christian McCaffrey. All you have to do is take Dalvin Cook, and you could have did what you did, which is take Curtis Samuel later on in the draft from The Ohio State University. Take Samuel later on in the draft, and you have your proverbial Christian McCaffrey. Except he actually has magic and can do everything. Same type of player. Only difference is he has magic and it doesn't cost you a first-round pick. And you don't pass up on a Dalvin Cook to get him. So it just doesn't make sense to me with some of the moves they were making. So I'm not necessarily saying this is crazy, why did they fire him? I'm saying, why did you fire him so late? Now, the other thing that I was looking at with Carolina is there was an article written. They were saying the three players that are going to make the biggest impact on the Panthers season. Kind of a thing they were doing where they were going through going through different entities and whatnot, I guess checking different platforms and not platforms. They were going through different teams and saying, what players on the team are going to make the biggest impact or need to make the biggest impact. And I'm not really going to get into the little BS article that was read because I want to say they put Cam, they put McCaffrey, and they put I can't remember who else. But I'm not going to get into that because that part of it was just stupid. Cam Newton has proven what you need to do is block for him and get him in a situation where he can succeed. That Cam Newton's that's not he's an impact player because he's one of the best players in the fucking league. He's fine. That's not where the article should be focused. In my opinion, the people that need to shine for Carolina are Mike Shula, Christian McCaffrey, because they wasted that high draft pick on him. For wasting that high draft pick, I need him that high draft pick. I need him to shine. And Ron Rivera, for all the success he's had, the things that he's done and not taking care of Cam are unacceptable. What I need to see out of them is protecting the best quarterback in the league. Getting him the weapons he needs, getting him the ability to succeed and push on forward in that league and continue to be the great player that he is. I need you to do what Tampa's doing for Jameis Winston. That's what I need you to do. That's what he deserves. That's what you should do, because if he has weapons, he's going to produce. That's who's going to make the biggest impact. Really and truly, if I'm looking at now that's who, if you want to talk about need to make an impact, McCaffrey, because they drafted him so high. That old line so they can block for Cam so he can produce. And Mike Shula as a coordinator needs to improve tremendously. Now, if you talk about what I think is going to happen, I think Cam Newton's going to play well. I think Curtis Samuel's going to outshine McCaffrey in that same role, if they choose to give him an opportunity to play. But I think just because of egg on their face and where they drafted him, they're going to want him to be that guy. So, I mean, we'll see. But look for Samuel to really play better or just as well as McCaffrey a lot later and a lot cheaper. So that's going to be an interesting dynamic in my opinion. But I actually think Samuel's going to step up and show you some. I think, I'm hoping the line blocks so Cam can continue to do what he does. Another guy I'm looking at is Kelvin Benjamin, who really has been playing well, but he needs a line to block so Cam can have time to get him the ball. But he's virtually unguardable. But coming into this league, they're talking about his weight, but you're talking to me about Christian McCaffrey being great, but you're not going to recognize it. It just makes no sense to me, man. It's just stupid. It's just really stupid. And there are probably a lot of people that don't understand how good Kelvin Benjamin is, but a lot of men have time to throw the ball and allow that line to block, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And I still can't believe that they passed on to Dalvin Cook. That's incredible to me. That really could have made a difference in the squad, the way they play, the way they're going about it, man. But again, either Shula or that GM or Ron Rivera want to draft certain people, and those people are crippling them as far as their ability to be productive on offense and their ability to put their franchise quarterback and one of the best players to ever come through the league in an advantageous position to succeed in this damn game of football. And it's almost like they want to make it hard by judging by the way they're going about their business as far as on the offensive end. Makes no damn sense to me, but it's the way they choose to handle business. Confusing as hell to me, but again, it's what they're doing. I don't get it. Carolina, I really like to see Shula gone. I like to see Rivera put more emphasis on offense. And I like to see them get weapons and keep them so Cam can have some chemistry and some type of consistency in the people that he's playing with. That's what I like to see out of Carolina. All right, this is the Underground Railroad Show with that ninja on Spreaker.com. Broadcasting on WSME. Glad to be back on WSME. Good to see all y'all cats, man. No doubt. It's been a minute.
Oh, my God.
Appreciate y'all coming aboard, no doubt, man. Let's pause for some station identification.
Well, if you're not listening to that ninja, then what the hell are you doing?
All right, man, let's go through a little bit of this chat. From That Bad DJ, Cuz play golf. Cuz it's the only satisfaction he gets from hitting those white balls and not having cops around waiting to shoot his ass. Really, Cuz? Golf is fun, man, though. It is. Shit, you can't play. You can play golf a little angry, but not too angry. You'll never get anything done. But golf is a great game, rather. From Sluggo. Clay, you can't convict him in this situation for what was done many years ago. Essentially, but that's kind of what people are doing. That's kind of the point of putting the article out. From Wody 504. Late to the train, had to dip through and show support, bruh. Hey, Wody, I appreciate that, sir. Appreciate that, man. G-Money, I agree, bad DJ. Brothers can stop playing golf. It's a waste of time. Hey, man, stand there down.
Motherfucker.
Golf's a fun sport, man. Clay Davis says, Sluggo, true. We have to wait until all the evidence comes out. And that's all I'm saying, man. Again, I just got done talking about the media, man. Do you realize the mainstream media is the same media that vilifies black victims of police murder and glorifies and or downplays what the cops did, right? But they put this out and we just take it like, oh, it's a gospel. I mean, pause, man. It's no different than sports media. It's the same thing. Just give it a pause. Consider the source. That's all I'm saying. From That Bad DJ. Gary, it's like when brothers who were rocking receding hairlines in the 90s and not giving a fuck suddenly start shaving their head bald because of Jordan. Laughing my ass off. Boy, something wrong with y'all, man. Y'all finna get off of golf, man. That's what's finna happen. Y'all finna get the hell off of golf. Wody 504. Clay, what's wrong with my shirt, bro? I rocked it in the Atlanta airport last weekend. Y'all stupid. Clay Davis says, you don't like Mike Shula as the OC for Cam? No, he's been holding him back for years, Clay. He only had one good year. That was a Super Bowl year, and he couldn't make an adjustment in the Super Bowl. Mike Shula ain't shit. Mike Shula's holding Cam back. Cam threw for over 4,000 yards his first 1 or 2 seasons because he had a different coordinator. They gave that coordinator a head coaching job somewhere else. He failed. He's somewhere else or maybe out the league, and Cam stuck with a sorry-ass Mike Shula. The only thing that changes is philosophy. Change the philosophy, give him weapons, let him shine, and he'll tear the fucking league up. He's doing it anyway, breaking records left and right. And that's with a crippling-ass offensive coordinator who drives a Bentley of a quarterback in Cam Newton like an 80-year-old lady on the freeway with fucking cataract. That's who Mike Shula is, man. No, he needs to go. He ain't shit. From 334 Bama Boy. Shula is hanging on by his last name alone. That motherfucker starts a dumpster fire everywhere he lands. Get the fuck out of here. Exactly. Sucks. Overrated. Name recognition. Just saying, man. I'm just saying. Dude is garbage. Just garbage. From Sluggo. Right, Clay. Sounds like the R. Kelly was channeling his inner Hugh Hefner. Funny how it's considered a cult, but I guess the girls at the Playboy Mansion are slobbing a 90-year-old man on their own accord. LOL. Okay. Anybody? Oh, Hugh Hefner is a pimp. Oh, Hugh Hefner. Even ninjas. Hugh Hefner a pimp, man. Shit. Anybody want to tell me the difference? Great point. I didn't even think about that one. How about that? Anybody got something on that one? What about that Playboy Mansion shit? Oh, he was a pimp. What a businessman. I wish I was him. R. Kelly. Freak. Sick. I didn't even think about that. That's a hell of a point. From Wody 504, McCaffrey draft pick was just dumb. It really was, dude. I don't get it.
Motherfucker.
That was such a dumb draft pick. You could have got that left tackle. You could have got Trey. You could have got Dalvin Cook, who really actually could have helped your team. You could have got another top receiver. It just didn't make any sense, man. It was just dumb. Wody 504 says, as a Saints fan, I love Panthers getting McCaffrey there. LOL. I bet you did. As a fan, that was a great pick for you to see that. Grego says McCaffrey will save Cam's career.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Motherfucker.
Shut up, dummy.
No, Grego. Actually, his career doesn't need saving. Y'all stupid. That Bad DJ says Carolina won't even win the division. Sorry, shrugs and shoulders. I don't know yet. I can't say. I don't know yet. Looking at it, it looks like Tampa's going to make a strong push. But I'm not worried about like Atlanta. I'm definitely not worried about New Orleans. Tampa's going to be kind of tough, so I can't really say that. But ahead of time to say they're not going to win the division right now, too early. Too early, I can't say. I really can't. Too early. Vince Wright says, Teddy Bridgewater looking good, y'all. pushing to get his job back and way ahead of schedule. Yeah, I spoke about that earlier, man. People kind of forgot about Bridgewater trying to give his job to